I cannot figure out reversing portion of my Bremas A1734 cam switch. This is for a Smith 240 only motor.
Have you talked to an electrician about your Smith?
I am one.
How long has this been going on with your Smith unit? What have you tried so far?
I've tried a few things but need help.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
Nope. Hello?
Hi, my name is L. I'll be happy to try and solve your problem.
Awesome. So I have a Bremas A1734 cam switch and a Smith 240V motor, can't seem to grasp how to wire it.
If you're an electrician, then you should be able to get it working with this. http://bremasAmerica.com/wp-content/upload/download/2011/06/bremas_2010 cam switches diagrams approvals.pdf. I hope this helped. Please remember to rate me, as that is the only way I can get credit for my assistance. Please remember you can still ask more questions if needed, even after you have rated. Did the diagrams help?
No, my switch labels are gone. Motor only has 5 leads, most ones I see have 7.
Can you give me a pic of the wires in the pecker head?
Here's a pecker head. I brought the switch with me just in case.
Okay, so right now the motor is wired for 240V high speed. All you need to do to reverse the motor is switch the black and red wires that are on the number 4 and number 5 terminals. Do you have some pics of the switch, please?
Here you go.
Okay, so I'm not sure I can help you any further. Without the labels on the switch to determine what is what, you will need to ohm it out to find out what does what. It may just be easier to get a newer one.
What would be the concept? I can find what poles are closed or open in the different positions. I'll send a diagram. If you want, just send me a diagram of what needs to be switched. Here are the contact #S. Sorry, had it backwards. This is it. I ordered a new switch, but it will be a direct replacement. This is the new one. Same 0034 contacts you sent me earlier from Bremas.
I'm going to opt out to allow another electrician to take a look. They might have a little more knowledge on these drum switches than I do. Hello, I can help you with that. Give me a few moments to read over the previous conversation. Then I will post back here momentarily.
Awesome, thanks, man.
Okay, so you are replacing a motor and a switch, but the new switch is the same as the old one? Is that correct? I have a solution for you. Please stand by while I modify a graphic and upload it.
The motor is new. I'll be replacing the switch, which is a direct replacement.
Okay. Nearly done. Here it is. You will need to run an additional wire between the switch and motor for a total of 6, including ground. You will also need to remove the jumper plate that connects switch terminals L1 and 5. You will need to cut the flag terminals off the red and black wires to wire nut them to the switch wires.
Okay, cool. I have 6 wires between motor and switch already. I'll try it out. I'll rate you.
Sounds good.
The red and the black wires of the motor do not go to the flag terminals at all, they just splice to the wires going to the switch.
Correct. Since you have to remotely swap those wires for reversing rotation, they go to the remote swapping location, switch, then the switch legs for those return to terminals 1 and 5, or 2 for low speed.
I finally got it all wired and it will work in only one position. I can hear it humming in other position but not enough as to get it moving like it's not going through start capacitor. Any help would be appreciated. Thanks.
Can you take a picture of the wiring at the motor and at the switch?
Wired exactly how you have it. Color of wire may be off but triple checked everything.
What's up with the missing screw at the switch? That's either T1 or T2 and needs to have a wire on it. Also, I see a wire on both 10 and 12 position of the switch. There should be a wire on 10 or 12 but not both.
The problem is the switch came without any labels, I can't tell what is what on the thing. Here's how it came. If you can pencil in what contacts are what number, that would greatly help me out. Is this correct? Thank you for your help.
Sorry, didn't see those earlier replies. I will have to look at this tomorrow.
Okay, cool, thanks.
Your drawn diagram is correct. Do you still need me to label which terminal is which on the pictures of the switch?
I'm so confused about what terminals are which. Label these and we will go from there. Thank you so much.
Here, this should be it.
I'll try it, but all the pics I see online show L1 and L2 being on the back of the switch.
That may be, but yours isn't. I can tell by the metal jumper placement. The ones that are jumpers together on the same disc, level, are 6 and 8 and 10 and 12.
When it was new, the jumper placement was different. I'll send you a pic of the new one right out of the box when I get home.
It doesn't matter. It will work as if you assign the numbers like I drew it with the jumpers as they are now.
I can tell that bot's right because the L's are on top. You have them on bottom. Like this.
No, that's wrong. I have to step away for a bit. If you notice on the original diagram I sent, the L1 is in line from front to back with 5 and 9, which were all jumpered together from to back. Same with L2 in line, front to back with 7 and 11, which are all jumpered together in line front to back. T1 is in line front to back with 6 and 10.
I thought the contacts with the big jumper straps all the way across were the L's. Confirm this, please. Yesterday I sent you a picture, the one with the missing screw. You said that was T2, now you're saying that's L2. Label contacts in these two pics, please, and we should be good. First is top view, second is bottom view. Pay attention to front of switch.
No, I'm not saying that's L1. It's one of the T's. I'll do that when I can. I'm on my phone, so that's not exactly easy.
Looking from the top of the switch, the ones that are facing up should be the L's, the ones that are facing down should be T's. The diagram that you sent me earlier today shows the middle contacts, which of the contacts are facing up being the T's.
Using your pics showing how it came and how it was labeled, here is a drawing showing how the terminals are labeled according to my original diagram. Sorry, it's on a paper towel. I'm not in an office setting at the moment.
Perfect. I'll try it tonight. Thank you, buddy. The wiring and everything worked out perfect. The first motor wired up went up and down absolutely great. Wire the second motor exactly the same way, and that one hummed and popped the breaker, so I thought it was the capacitor and I swapped it out with the other motor. Now both motors come and trip the breaker. Is it possible they gave me a bad motor that burned of the capacitor and now it has burned up both? Is there polarity involved with these capacitors? I wouldn't think so, being it both wires are red and no little paint mark next to either of the terminals.
Is the second motor exactly the same as the first?
Exactly. C488 AU/Century. Sorry, C448.
This was another new switch as well? Send me a picture of the switch wiring and the motor wiring.
Green is purple on your drawing, 5 on switch. Wiring is 100% correct. It worked flawlessly on first motor. Second motor is shorting out the capacitor, it seems. Then I swapped caps and blew both of them.
What about the motor wiring pic?
Didn't take one, but exact match to first motor and worked.
If you would, please send me a pic of it whenever you get a chance. I always like to visually verify.
Will do. I'll get one Tuesday or Wednesday.
Okay.
Replace capacitor on the motor that was working and still the same hum and trips the breaker. These are the connections in the new motor doing the same thing. Purple on your drawing is green wire. Wired it exactly how you have it drawn.
I will take a look at this when I get home a couple hours from now. I am on the road at the moment.
Okay, thank you. I'm getting pics of switch also for you.
It looks like the wiring is correct. Check that it is all connected securely in the wire nuts and try and make sure no wire has come loose on the back side of the terminal board inside the motor. Was this a second new switch? I looked at the motor diagram from the motor data plate and my drawn diagram, and I noticed a mistake I made. Terminal 4 and 5 are reversed on my diagram. I am uploading the corrected one here. At your motor's wiring area, swap the switch wires that connect to motor terminals 4 and 5. Sorry about that.
Sounds good, sir. I'll give it a try.
Okay.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.